and ain't worried about nothing but the story was frontin', so reload and keep them. Murder, murder, Mr. Lucifer. Pictures of the devil duck when he shoot at ya. It's all political, running from the future, escaping in the fog. Live your life like a hog, nigga. Tonight's the night. Murder, murder, Mr. Lucifer. Pictures of the devil duck when he...
In one of the most anticipated fights of 2021, Manny Pacquiao squares off with the Truth, Errol Spence Jr., in a bout where the older Pacquiao is looking to add to his already illustrious career, and the younger Spence is seeking to solidify himself as the top dog at 147 pounds. Now, before we start the video, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Artman Boxing for this dope fire Canelo Alvarez shirt. Go ahead and hit him up for any shirt of your favorite fighter. Very, very talented at what he does. Follow him on Instagram, subscribe to his YouTube, tell him I sent you and he'll hook you up. Go ahead and do it, you won't regret it. I love this shirt, and all of his shirts are high quality, especially this one right here, which is very, very funny, and topic of the video today. Now, let's talk Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao. I like this fight. I really, really do. For a number of reasons. Reason one, because you would think, because Manny Pacquiao is 42, Errol Spence is 31. Errol Spence is in his prime. Manny Pacquiao should already be washed up, getting ready to leave the sport. But he's not. The issue is, he's still beating top fighters that are a lot younger than him. Keith Thurman, Adrian Broner. And out of the last 10 fights that he's had, I think 5 of them were undefeated, and 2 or 3 of them were in the top pound for pound, and at least 3 of them were definitely elite fighters. Now, as I said it before, Manny Pacquiao at 42 looks great, is in magnificent shape. This guy is running up mountains, and I'm talking about he's sprinting. His stamina is up there. So he's in great shape for a 42-year-old. He is still lightning quick on his feet, and he still has it. He's just one of those guys that, like a Bernard Hopkins, who way past his prime, or people believed should have been past his prime, he's still fighting at an elite level. So let's look at one of Manny Pacquiao's best weapons, what I think he could use against Errol Spence to possibly win him the fight. Now, me in particular, I'm picking Spence to beat him, maybe by stoppage. He might win by decision, doesn't matter. I'm picking Spence to beat him. I think Spence is just too much, too big for him, and too skilled. It's Manny Pacquiao's legendary right hook, one of his best weapons, and I feel like he could probably use that to win on points if he does win on points. I mean, listen, Manny Pacquiao has shocked me plenty of times. When he beat Timothy Bradley, the way he beat Timothy Bradley, when he beat Keith Thurman, dropped him. So Manny Pacquiao has surprised me plenty, and honestly would not shock me if he does win this fight. I'm not picking him to win, but he's proved me wrong plenty of times. They call it the Manila Ice. Look how fast and lightning that right hook is. So Manny Pacquiao is a master at throwing the right hook, especially when he's countering you. Now, Errol Spence is a come-forward fighter. He likes to go to the body a lot, and he's a southpaw. As you can see right here with David Diaz. David Diaz is a very respectable fighter. Nothing special. I'm not sure if he's on Spence's level, but he was landing that right hook at will. The last time we saw Errol Spence buckled was by a southpaw with a right hook. This was 10 years ago. He's gotten a lot better since then, but it just makes you wonder, man, what if that was Pacquiao that connected? Now, I'm definitely not picking Manny Pacquiao to win this fight. I still got Errol Spence. Like I said, I just believe he's too big, too strong. I think he could pull off the stoppage, but it's more than likely going to be a decision win. He can box very well. He can very, very well do it all. His defense is pretty good. His hands are always tight. And of course, the body work. He's one of the best body punchers since Miguel Cotto that I've seen. And I truly, truly love his style. I feel like he has a style to tire out and gas Manny Pacquiao and even stop him. I really, truly do believe it. Now, some of us are still wondering, is Errol Spence the same guy since his car crash? And he displayed very good boxing against Danny, but Danny Garcia is one of the weakest 147 links. Also seeing that Manny Pacquiao is back with Freddie Roach. And we all know Freddie Roach brings out the best of Manny Pacquiao. I believe he's going to bring his A game. He's definitely going to be prepared. Errol Spence better not sleep on Manny Pacquiao. That's all I'm going to say. This fight is very, very, very interesting. There's a lot of people who believe that Errol Spence will walk Manny Pacquiao down. I believe he could do it, but I don't think it's going to be easy. I think that it's going to be a very, very competitive fight until the later rounds where Spence bodywork starts taking over. My final thoughts are, the fight is going to be competitive up until the 7th round. Once the 7th round hits, that's when Errol Spence's body work will take its toll, and I believe Manny Pacquiao will lose the fight by decision, not by knockout. So there you go, guys. Those are my thoughts on the Errol Spence Manny Pacquiao fight. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Let me know who you think is going to win, Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence. Break it down for me if you can. Give me a like. Please go ahead and subscribe. Share this video. And as always, take care.